Winter is by far one of the best seasons. You've got Christmas, you've got snow, it gets colder outside, so you're able to wear that cool jacket you've tucked away in your closet. Something I notice when I play video games is that out of all the seasons, the winter levels always seem to have the best atmosphere. Animal Crossing probably has one of the best winter environments out of all of them. I've been playing New Horizons every day since 2020, so I have some authority on this game. Whenever winter comes around, your island turns white, which is a stark contrast from every other season where the grass just turns a different shade of green. On top of that, whenever it snows on your island, the music begins to change. They start using bells at higher pitched notes to give out that winter feeling. Now compare that to something like the 2D Mario levels, where the music barely changes, if at all. The music is at its best in the level selection screens. Both Mario 3 and the new Super Mario Bros. Wii have songs that really make the games come to life. With the Wii game, they use bells and chimes and jingles to go for a more festive feeling. However, in Mario Bros. 3, you get bombarded with these sharp high notes as though the ice itself is making the music. The Mario Galaxy games do a great job of capturing the winter atmosphere. While the levels are pretty orthodox, the music is the real standout piece. It's slow and it's able to capture the chilliness of winter. In Mario 64, while, yeah, the levels are pretty fun, the music's nothing like winter at all. This isn't winter music, this is something you'd hear at a carnival. Speaking of carnivals, Sonic games are always able to get winter right. Take a look at Ice Cap Zone. You start off snowboarding down a mountain, then you enter this large ice cave, then you're swinging up platforms, you're falling down snowy hills, the final battle takes place in front of this frozen ocean. The whole level is just incredible. The music you're listening to right now was actually made by Brad Buxer, Michael Jackson's pianist. Michael Jackson actually worked on some of the music for Sonic 3, which is part of why it sounds so good. Press Garden Zone is another great example. Now, while the first act doesn't have as much going for it, the second act is where it really comes together. You have these bright red trees contrasting with the green bricks. You get frozen in an ice cube. There's these orange lanterns in the background. There's a guy that tries dropping a bunch of ice on you. Now, while the song isn't quite as wintry by itself, it works perfectly when you're zooming through the zone at top speeds. Now, as for the Pokemon franchise, Black and White are the only games so far to have changing seasons, and part of what makes it so good is that these are more than just palette swaps. When it snows, there are these new areas that can be accessed. There's this deer Pokemon that changes his form depending on what season it is. The music on routes 11 to 15 change whenever it becomes winter. Again, they incorporate these higher pitched notes to really create the perfect winter atmosphere. I would be remiss if I also did not mention Snow Point City from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, which is in the shape of a snowflake, just a perfect level. Mario, Sonic, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Sword Art Online Hollow Realization Deluxe Edition, all these games do great jobs of capturing the winter feeling. It's amazing how something as simple as a couple of high notes and some bells are enough to fully immerse you into the game and create the perfect winter atmosphere.